On Holy Land pilgrimage, we Franciscans guide you to the shrine on the Mount of the Beatitudes. There, Matthew's Sermon on the Mount is commemorated in a lovely chapel which enshrines those famous sayings of Jesus. Today, from Luke's Gospel, we hear a similar discourse, but we're told that Jesus had come down from a mountain and stood on a stretch of level ground. This text, then, gets the name the Sermon on the Plain. In reality, we don't know specifically, other than someplace in Galilee, where either of these two sermons took place. And possibly both evangelists may have brought together different aspects of Jesus' teaching in the concise forms that each gives us. Luke's version of the Beatitudes is much more basic than Matthew's, which at first seem more spiritual, given on the mountaintop. Luke's Jesus comes down from the mountain, down to the plain, where he talks directly to the poor. You who are hungry, poor, weeping, hated, insulted, denounced by others, you are blessed, he says. At first, this is a hard saying, harder than Matthew's poor in spirit or hungering and thirsting for justice. Luke is saying you're blessed when your stomach's growling or when you're on welfare or homeless. What's up with that? It certainly isn't saying that it's good to live in abject poverty. No one in that position wants to remain there. Jesus goes on to list woes, those who are rich now, well-fed, laughing, popular. What's he getting at? Jesus is not saying that all rich or contented people are going to hell, while all poor people are going to heaven. Rather, he's saying that hunger, poverty, suffering all lead us to God. A growling stomach reminds us where the bread comes from in the first place. Having good things, blessings, should also lead us to God in gratitude. In the end, to be a part of the kingdom proclaimed by Jesus, we are to be rooted deeply, in the words of Jeremiah in our first reading today, like a tree planted beside the waters that stretches out its roots to the stream. Remaining connected to God in the relationship Jesus offers us is the way to true satisfaction, true wealth, true joy.